Okay, guys, welcome tonight to your new moon energy reading. So this is a super new moon, and that's big energy because it's only one of two that are going to happen this year. So you have one super new moon that's going to take place in Gemini, and then you have the next one that's going to take place in Cancer. Okay, so when I was channeling the energy about this message, about what God really wanted us to know, the term spiritual theater kept coming up, and I was hearing spiritual theater is over. Spiritual theater is over. And then I started channeling some things, okay? So let me just share with you guys. Okay, so we have the Gemini super new moon. It'll be known as like the strawberry new moon. But God told me that this is going to be called the Reprogram, the program new moon. Okay, this is the time to start changing the way that we think, the way that we see things, recognizing the aspects of the matrix that are actually programming us. Okay. I'm also getting when I was doing my writing, I was getting the energy of quietly quitting. So some people are quietly quitting something, be it at work or at home, in relationships. This energy around ghosting, letting go of what no longer serves us. We will swing back around to that energy when we talk about the collective energies, because that letting go of what no longer serves us has been a really big energy, just with the collective in general, as far as understanding what's going on in the ego versus the heart space. So we're going to get there. And then also the big news today is that Saturn moved into the new home, its new home of Aries for the next 3 years. So this is also going to shift a wave of energy across the conscious collective, where there are more intentional miracles that are being manifested. Okay, so this is the energy around intentionality, doing things with the specific outcome in mind. All right. Then I also got the energy of around sleep patterns and changes in mood. So mood shifts and mood swings that are unusual, stronger. The need to be more mindful around water. And I was also getting the energy of like sinkholes, but it was like people like falling into the ground. Okay, so that is not going to apply for everybody, but this new moon is going to be on the 26th, and this is the time where if you want to receive a message from God, you want to receive a message from the divine, you want to change the way something has been, like the pattern, the energy of something, the flow of something. They're showing me a spiral. If you want to change the trajectory of certain relationships, connections, communication pathways, then now is the time to focus your energy there. Okay, because you have these celestial bodies that are moving in conjunction with that very desire. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a whole collective reading with the cards, and then we're going to get a short message for every sign. Okay, and be sure to interact with the video, like the video, comment on the video, especially around your zodiac sign, because I really want to serve who's here. I really want to, whomever is here who's been attracted to my videos, to work with me. I want to be able to give you as much support spiritually as I possibly can through this channel. So just make sure to comment your zodiac sign, because when I do this next round of zodiac signs, I'm going to pour more time into the readings that I know you're already here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start with the prayer. Thank you. Thank you so much, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you so much, God, for blessing the one who is watching with peace and love and clarity in their mind. Thank you for showing them what messages are for them in this reading and which ones aren't. Thank you for amplifying the messages that are secret synchronicities that were designed specifically by you for them. In your name, we thank you for love, light, prosperity. We thank you even for the shadows that provide us shade from the harsh sun, the harsh lights, the harsh lighting. And we thank you for the shadows that provide us a safe place in your covering, God. Thank you so much for both light and dark. We thank you for balance in those spaces. And we thank you that love and illumination exists in both those spaces. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. I heard, don't be blinded by the light right now. That's what I heard. For the collective energy, God, what do you want to discuss with those of us who are gathered here? The collective energy around this reprogram the program new moon in Gemini. Reprogram the program in Gemini. This is big energy. Okay. You guys, and an angel did visit me, and this is and the angel that came to visit me, it looked more like, it didn't even look like a physical human form with arms and stuff. It looked like something kind of, I want to say electronic, but I knew it was an angel. I knew it was. Oh, wow. This is really, really something interesting, that the first energy out is going to be the Magician. The Magician is so heavily linked to Mercury. Okay, you guys. So this is interesting that the very first card that comes out is the Magician. The Magician represents Mercury. Mercury and Jupiter are both in Gemini right now, okay? So the fact that we start out with this Magician energy is showing me right off the bat that God really wants us to understand that this is the energy of reprogramming the program. Anything that may have been lingering or dwelling in your mind, your heart, your thoughts, old emotions from old situations, now is the time that you have celestial support to reprogram those ideas, to reprogram the trajectory of those thoughts and those thought pathways, okay? With the Magician being the first card that I noticed, it is telling me without a shadow of a doubt that this energy is meant to change, not just what's going on in the collective, but this is going to help the collective with their mission as far as holding the light in those shadowy places, and as far as being able to still maintain your sight when they shine the light directly in your eyes as a means to distract you, as a means to trick you. Okay. So we have the energy of Capricorn that comes out right after that with this devil energy, okay? And with this new moon going on, this devil energy is representing the shadowy aspects of Saturn, okay? So breaking patterns and knowing and understanding that, yes, some things might take longer, but it creates something that is more genuine, something that is more real, okay? Because the devil energy, you have to understand that it's a grounded energy. It's something that's grounded in our third dimensional reality. And believe me, there is nothing wrong with the third dimension, okay? Because I understand that it is a lot of spiritualist goals to ascend to the fourth and fifth dimension and all these things. And I get that. It sounds great on paper, but when you start moving into other dimensions, you have more variables, you have more moving parts. And so while you are grounded within the third dimension, it's best to start understanding yourself through grounded activities. So you want to do things like pray. You want to do things like literally shaking your body. There is a practice called shaking, and I want to say it has there are like studies out about it where you have to shake your body and actually intentionally work on releasing the tension that is held within the psoas muscle. So that might be something that is very important for someone who is watching. We have the energy of 115 here with the Magician and the Devil card here. Okay. So Saturn energy is heavy. I'm hearing buckle up, because even though this is going to be a long transit, I'm seeing that there are a lot of moving parts. There are a lot of things that we're getting ready to learn. And that as we reprogram the program, that these two things happening like this, it was meant to happen like this so that people would wake up as a collective and start understanding that a lot of the things that we're seeing are just totally and utterly wrong. Like, I might not fully understand what's going on, but I do know how to treat my brothers and sisters, and this ain't it right here. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of that, a lot of waking up, a lot of groundedness. The candle that the divine chose today was a red candle. Okay. And with this Devil card, I'm getting a lot of root chakra. We also have the 6 of Wands, which is telling us this is going to be victorious. We are going to experience success with this reprogramming of the mind. A lot of us are getting ready to start automatic writing. That's something that I have been doing a lot lately too. So if you want to, you can check out that video where it is a 4-page letter from love itself. And I'm telling you, that was channeled automatic writing. And it's just so interesting that when I realized, oh, well, the new moon is going to be in Gemini. And not only is it going to be in Gemini, it's a super new moon. So a super new moon is not like a regular full moon where you can actually see the moon. You can only feel it. So we're talking about like extraordinary feelings. We're talking about passion being ignited. We're talking about ideas that surge from a space in your soul that has been exploding. And like I said, these are your thoughts, your feelings, your love, your hatred, God forbid if it is. But these things are what's going to be magnified by these celestial planetary shifts, okay? So then we move right on into the sacral energy that came out. We have the sacral energy, which is sacral energy, and it is sacred. It is about creation. This we already know. But with the crown chakra energy coming out right, like literally flipping out on the top of the chunks that flipped out, this is telling me from head to toe, because the devil already told me root chakra, right? From head to toe, and allowing the divine to flow through you. And I talked about these heavy, that we'll be able to feel the energy of the moon a little bit more than, a lot of bit more than we usually do. And I'm even hearing something about like big changes in the weather. I'm hearing the word seismic, okay? So with these changes and these waves of energy, these pulses of energy that are blasting through the universe at this time, it's important to have those quiet moments where you can just listen and receive. Because even with this Magician card, if you look at the crown area, it's really highlighted, the crown area on the Magician, and how it just looks like there's energy that is there in that spot. Okay. And this is what God is wanting us to focus in, become highly aware in the space around the mind, because what we're seeing, what we're thinking, what we're receiving, what we're pulsating, what we're thinking is what we're giving off. What we're receiving is what we're allowing in. Okay. And there is this call for us to reject the familiar, reject what we've always known, be open to new ideas, be open to thinking differently about certain things. Okay. Like even the things that you would call stupid initially, just allowing your mind to play in that space is going to allow for some very deep revelations to set in. Heavy crown chakra, heavy spirit energy. Okay, and then at the bottom, we see the 4 of Wands. This is us rebuilding. There is a tower here, though. There is a tower in this energy. All right, reprogramming the program. And it brings me back to the idea around Terrence Howard when he was talking about the 1 + 1, the 1 × 1 = 2. All right, so it's that type of energy where we are going to need to not not be so quick to laugh at something that sounds crazy. Okay, and we're also going to need to not be so quick to reject when we receive something that sounds crazy. We're going to need to be more open to the Most High God and the types of things that that our angels and our spirit team and God is trying to make us aware of. Okay, because this is big business here. Okay, I really had to sit and think about that because it was so important. But with the 1 × 1 = 2 energy, there is this need to, when you do receive these messages, because there are going to be some very wild concepts that are way out there. I'm even thinking of the movie Interstellar right now. So there are going to be some concepts that are way out there. I'm also hearing radical love for each other. Radical love for each other. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm also seeing the face of someone who is in the media. I'm not going to say their name, but they're big in the media right now. And this particular person, it's like God wants us to pull our energy more so inside instead of having so much of a critical eye, an eye of criticism. Is causing more division. That what we have been paying our attention to is feeding a source, an intangible source. And as we feed this intangible source, it makes things worse for us on a day-to-day. So be more conscious of what you're clicking on, what you're paying attention to on social media and in real life. That is a big one. Around this concept of big ideas, these are really big ideas that God is getting ready to usher in, because around this idea of big ideas, I'm really seeing a group of people, and I'm seeing I'm seeing a view of the earth, right? Like it's like this removed view of the earth that I'm seeing, or what they want us to think the earth looks like. I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing a group of people around this idea of what they want us to think the earth looks like, and they are literally standing around this, and that picture, I'm seeing it pixelate and like break and crumble, like on that movie Pixels, was it? With Adam Sandler. I'm seeing it like the idea crumbling, and I'm seeing like people like breaking down sad. It's like, and I'm hearing the song My World Came to an End. My world came to an end. And that's how a lot of people feel when you present these new ideas. So you have to be more there for yourself and have more compassion for the people around you that they're not able to wrap their minds around what you're sharing with them, because it brings too much of what they know as something solid. Like they have their solid view of where they are, what they're doing, and they don't want that to crumble. And anything that challenges that is a HE double hockey sticks no. Okay, so that puts you in a position as the receiver of this information to feel like an outcast, to feel like a black sheep. And I'm hearing God say, not you. This is a time where the program is going to be reprogrammed. As long as the chosen ones can maintain their position, all right, and hold their position in the vibration of love. Now, I'm also hearing the divine. I'm seeing that thumbnail to that movie Smile. I've not seen the movie, but this is just what God is showing me. And I'm getting the feeling of knowing that, I'm getting that feeling of knowing that every smiling face or every, what is it? Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, God. I'm getting that feeling of your love does not have to be so toxically happy. That love does not equal full-time happiness. I'm hearing the angels say that love equals a vibration of truth that you radiate even in moments where it becomes difficult. It's a truth you speak even in moments where nobody in the room wants to hear what you have to say. Love is that acknowledgement of the stranger when your eyes lock, you greet them. Regardless of skin color, race, gender, whatever, you step into your mission as it's presented to you, as the bits and pieces are presented to you, and worry about nothing. Okay, this is a moment of reprogramming the program. I'm also hearing God say that it's an importance around beauty rest, sleep. I'm hearing beautiful mind. I'm hearing the more rest you receive, the more downloads you'll receive clearly. Because some people, you have to understand that if you do not rest, right? If you do not rest, then it leaves you open spiritually to be attacked by lower level entities. Because when you sleep and you go to the spirit world, you're going to a space where you can be restored in a way that it's like putting your phone on a charger, but it's for your soul. All right. So you have to get more sleep. That's a big message for somebody. And I'm also hearing something about some blackout curtains not needing to be closed all the time. That's like the second time I've got that message on this channel. All right. Bottom of the deck, another major arcana. It is the Strength card, guys. Okay, it's the Strength card, and this is telling me mind over matter, and this is telling me, this is giving majestic vibes, majestic, majesty, crown. Here we are again, right back at the crown chakra, honoring the animalistic, the flesh aspects of yourself, while also honoring the God aspects of yourself, knowing and recognizing and coming into alignment with the God that is within you. Okay, knowing that the God that is within you is real, that you are able to manifest, that your voice is able to conjure things. Knowing this, okay, it needs to allow you to be in a state of peace. Okay, do not let anything dim your shine but the divine, because we know that all things are divine. So there's a time to shine, and then there's a time to not shine. Okay, and I'm hearing that for some of you, you may be cloaked right now, and this is a spiritual cloaking, and this is for divine purpose. This is for, and I'm hearing for evidence, the evidence of what you've hoped for. This is to strengthen your faith. Wow. Okay. This is to strengthen your faith. And I want to say faith. So it's like, it's to help you show face and to be present. It's to help you show up. It's to help you present yourself in a way that when your face does show up, it is a reflection of God's light and love. That when people look at you, they can see that your crown is in flow. All right. So let's go ahead and get the energies for each sign. All right. I wrote them down so I don't miss one of you guys. All right. So we're going to do a romance angel, and we're going to do a tarot. And if we're called to do anything else, we will, darling. All right. So we are going to start with Gemini, since it's your new moon. Tarot for Gemini. Show us a card for Gemini. Energy for Gemini. We've got Stand Your Ground that's coming out of here. No, that's all right. I don't want a big stack, God. But I did see separation. I'm trying to put it back. But I just want to let you know. Just one card, God. All right. Yes. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday together. And at the bottom, we have calling in your soulmate. At the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini, we do have the energy of Capricorn again with this devil card. So if you didn't really hear what I said when I was speaking about this devil energy, you might want to run that back. But I will add this, that the key to your moving forward, the key to you standing your ground lies within the truth that you ignore about yourself. So it's like this beautiful thing about you, this beautiful grounded thing about you. And I'm also hearing the word animalistic, Gemini. So it's this thing about you that gives you this beautiful ability to connect to what is, while also sharing from a very Aries standpoint what is. All right. I'm hearing that you need to be very mindful about the way you share what you know. And also, I was getting something about making a choice, Gemini, that you need to make a choice. Choose what is it that you want to see and manifest with this new energy. Whatever that is, that's what you stand on, okay? Knowing that you can manifest it, because Capricorn does not play when it comes to manifesting money, all right? Just make sure that as you manifest this money, that you're doing it with a spiritual sound way, that you don't feel any type of guilt related to any, you're not going to do any means by any means necessary. You're not doing it that way, because that energy is related to toxic energies that need to be healed around the idea of lack and fear. Okay. So, and then with the honeymoon energy, this could be you calling someone in, or it could be, I'm getting a play on words here for you, Gemini, that this moon could bring you in some very sweet energy, and that you can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest with this extremely sweet energy. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. Good luck to you, Gemini. That is very beautiful. Don't forget to cross watch for other signs, especially for your sun, and especially for your rising sign and your moon sign. Moving on to Cancer. Let's see. What energy is for Cancer around this super new moon? Energy for Cancer. Oh, wow. How fitting. Queen of Cups. Let's see what comes out of the romance angels for Cancer. That was quick too. All right, at the bottom of the deck of the romance angels cards, we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, Cancer. I do feel like you're saying no, 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 but the universe is saying yes, yes, yes. There is going to be an influx of people. I know, Cancer. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, but there is going to be an influx of people. Yes, because look at the bottom here. We have this celebration energy with the Three of Cups. There is about to be an influx of people, Cancer. This is the time for you to put your intuition to work. Okay, everything that you have learned over the course of your lifetime about how to understand energy, you have to use your superior ability to understand emotions, right? Because you are emotionally intelligent on a different level, right? And so is that calling for you to understand? And this understanding means that, you know how when you're dealing with a 2-year-old or something like that, you cannot communicate with a 2-year-old in the same energy that you would communicate with someone else, right? Well, with a fully conscious adult. The calling now for you, Cancer, is for you to understand who you are spiritually, and also be kind to those who have not made it to where they need to be spiritually, per se. All right, because we're all on a different path. We're all on a different journey. It's not about we're all where we need to be. But there are some of us who have shifted out of alignment a little bit. And what I'm seeing that with you, Cancer, at this time, your role with this new moon is to be the energy of love, a safe space for people to retreat to when they realize whatever it is that this moon is going to teach them. All right. So your job is to be love through this energy. All right, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So of these people that are coming to you, I'm hearing the divine say, be very, very, very choosy. Be mindful of who's being sent to you for the sole purpose of you being a helpful healer and a lover. Do not misconstrue the two. All right, you will end up sad if you don't take that advice. So just know who's coming into your life for you to help them, and who's coming in your life for them to be in a co-creative, equal relationship. And also know who's coming to help you. All right? Because sometimes help is coming for you, you know. So just be open to those things, Cancer. All right? So for Leo, I'm hearing, here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Leo, for Leo, what energy do you have for Leo for this Gemini supermoon? Yes, okay. So we start with the energies of the 1 and the 1-5 for the Magician and the Devil card. Excuse me, Gemini. Look at where we are here. We have the Ace and the 5 of Wands. This is big spiritual energy for you. Okay, the divine is saying start something, do something, say something, be something. Your light is about to irritate a lot of people, Leo, but that's why God is saying, can you please stay focused on me as you shine? Do not shine from a space of ego, though people may try to tell you that that is why you're shining. You're not shining from ego. You're shining because that's the way God made you. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so Leo, when conflict does arise, when people try to bring conflict to your door, God is asking you to observe. See that conflict with your spiritual eye. See your brother and sister for what they are and who they are in that moment, which is out of alignment with love. They are in a vibration of fear, and they want you to hold space for this conflict. As much space as you possibly can, because you're not going to put yourself in the line of fire. You're not going to be nobody fool, you know, but this 1-5 energy, 15115, that's a number for you that, and also the number 19, but number 15, 115, 511, 151. That energy is big for you right now. That's an angel number that you might want to look up the energy. Look up the meaning of that energy. One card, Romance Angels. Thank you. Okay, so you have make the effort as well and let go of control issues, okay? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and then let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, all right? So as you are making your effort under the energy of love, you're also not forcing, which is a very delicate space to be in. So I'm getting this image of like a frying pan, Leo, and they're telling me like there's this sweet spot between cooking and burning, and that is what you're getting ready to learn in this space right here. And as you learn that lesson, I'm hearing abundance. Yeah, abundance coming your way with the 4 of Pentacles, the type of abundance that clings to you. All right, like the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, as I started to channel into your energy, I literally started thinking about that girl, the bully girl from just one of them days with Kiki Wyatt and SZA. No, Kiki Palmer and SZA. And so I'm hearing them tell me, let loose, shake a tail feather. Energy for Virgo for this super new moon. They want you to do something unusual that you don't usually do. Look. So we have the 3 of Pentacles that comes out, and underneath at the bottom we have the King of Wands. Do something different. Didn't I just say it? They want you to learn how to do something different, go about something different. There is a way that God is trying to show you a new way of making money, and I think you know this, and you're kind of going through the woes of the learning curve right now. But I'm hearing, have no fears, don't worry. The truth, the know-how, the skill, the blessings is all within you. They want you to not focus on perfection. And then I'm also hearing them say that you are perfect. You don't have to try any harder than what you are. Just be yourself. Learn a new skill. Go to a sip and paint class. I'm hearing that was like the first thing that came out, was like sip and paint or painting. Yeah, they want you to do something more creative to release whatever that, it's like a pent-up energy. They want you to release that. And that comes out through creativity with this sacral chakra energy. All right. Trust comes out of the Romance Angels deck. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And look, playfulness at the bottom of the deck. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I'm telling you, like, I'm hearing like, the first thing I saw was like a sip and paint. So it's this new moon. They want you to release a little bit of the need to control, release around the idea of what is perfect, and really actually double down on what you desire, like allowing the contrast to show you what you want. You know, allowing the contrast to help you decide what you desire. I'm hearing, because your angels and your spirit team, they want to help you, Virgo. They want to help you. They want you to have fun. I'm literally hearing shake a tail feather. And I was seeing that girl from that video, the bully girl, and I was seeing her like dancing and like the vibe was twerking. That was the vibe, Virgo. I don't know how to twerk, but I'm going to twerk. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't know how to twerk, but I'm going to do my dance. All right. And I think that's what they want for you. Next, Libra. All right, so good luck to you, Virgo. On to Libra. Energies for Libra. Energies for Libra. One card, please, God. Is that the one? Okay, that's the one. Okay, Libra. So we have got the 8 of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Libra, it's you already know what can help set your mind free, but this energy of this supermoon, reprogram the program supermoon, they want you to know that if it's something that's been weighing you down, like that has you really like tied and bound, they want you to think about miracles and the vibration of a miracle, and truly hold space for a miracle, and hold the idea of not needing to have all the answers, not needing to control, but being faithful and trusting and knowing that God has your back and that you will be safe and protected through all things. Okay, that's what they're wanting you to know. With the Knight of Cups being the under the deck energy, that's letting you know that you have to make a movement in this. Like, you have to make a spiritually conscious agreement to allow a new thought to be the bigger thought, because it's like you have many thoughts, but allowing the good thoughts to be the bigger thoughts, the thoughts that spend more time in your mind. You know, the angels really want you to know that this is nothing. They're showing me a horse, that meme of the horse that's tied to the plastic chair. That's what they're showing me right now in my mind. All right. Energy for, that's too many. One card, please, for Libra. One card for Libra. Okay. There was a lot of resistance there, and what came out was this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. With the way it flipped out and the way that it didn't want to flip out, it seems like there might be an idea that this isn't going to come to fruition, or that you don't think that that person is a good fit for you, but you do feel like this person is a good fit for you. or there's just something around like a conflict, but it's kind of petty, and your angels are asking you there again to let go of these small things, the things that you don't need to harp on, the things you don't need to worry about. Really ground yourself in the things that you need to focus on, especially the ideas around what love truly is, and really extending that olive branch to the person that you love. Look, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That can't get any clearer. Okay, work on your partnership. If you're not in a relationship, they're asking you to there again, work on your relationship with the divine. Work on your relationship with yourself, the way you think, the thought patterns that you hold on to. Okay, work on this partnership with the divine, co-creating with the divine, I'm hearing. Work on your partnership. This is good energy. And the fact that they're giving you the idea of miracles is telling me that the adversary doesn't want you to think beyond what your circumstance is. And your angels are telling you, think beyond what your circumstance is. Do not be limited by the viewpoints of this world. Be in the world, but not of the world. Ashe, 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 Libra. All right, so on to Scorpio. Scorpio energy for Scorpio for this reprogram the program new supermoon. Okay, Scorpio, that's 2 cards. I'm going to keep them. All right, so okay, you have stand your ground along with the 10 of swords. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the 8 of wands. All right, so this super new moon is showing me that there are a lot of old thoughts, old ideas, old idea patterns that are coming to a complete end. And this is new for you because either you're going to a new depth, when we already know that Scorpio dives deep, as it is deeper than most of us. Okay, either you're going to dive to a new depth, or you're going to bring up some of that. I'm hearing some of the nutrients that you've received from being at those depths of emotion and those depths of understanding, and you're going to bring it up to the surface for more of the collective to understand. I'm hearing that you're going to play a major role in this shift, in this super new moon. Excuse me, Scorpio. I'm hearing that a lot of your ideas and a lot of your thought processes are going to be pivotal in what happens over the next 3 years. Your angels are asking you to spend more time with them, to meditate, to pray, to think about things on a viewpoint or on a scale that has more to do with you being a part of a community, a collective unity, more so than being at the depths on your own too frequently. Because I'm hearing that all that time that you've been spending at the depths, it's time for you to bring that stuff up now. It's time for you to put a lot of the things that you've learned into action. All right, lights, camera, action. I'm hearing again that 1 times 1 equals 2. I'm hearing that concept again, that you're one of the ones that's receiving a lot of these strange and unusual new ideas, okay? And they're asking you to believe in yourself, to go with the conflicting process of bringing things into truth, because bringing things into truth is not always easy, because sometimes when you're bringing things into truth, you have to solidify what space it belongs in, what study, what area does this truth actually mean it is true, because everything doesn't equal the same thing under the same circumstances, but circumstances are changing and they're happening fast. You may even have to be very quiet about some of these ideas that you are receiving. Everything doesn't need to be TikToked, and everything doesn't need to be flip-flopped. Everything doesn't need to be on the internet. I'm hearing some of the ideas that you may be receiving may be enough to make you public enemy number 1. All right, so keep some things to yourself, and if these things are that big, Scorpio, move with a team. Do not move as a solo individual. I'm hearing Okay, so we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, all right? And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. But with these together, the express your love and reconciliation, I'm hearing that during this new moon energy, that there will be moments where you will need to deeply express what it is that you're feeling, because the moon is going to have such a different impact on us. And I'm hearing that you're just a lot misunderstood quite often. Scorpio, you are misunderstood, but they want you to hold this frequency of love and how you express love, and that the more that you hold the vibration of love and don't allow it to sink down into this utter disappointment for the human race, that you can, and you will be a light for others, and people will even see you under a different vibration too, I'm hearing. All right, one that they're not familiar with seeing you in, Scorpio. So good luck with that. All right, so we will move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, energies for Sagittarius for this Reprogram the Program super new moon. Energies for Sag. Okay, you've got 2 cards as well. I'm going to keep them. All right, at the bottom we have the King of Wands. This is you will be leading the pack, and of course, Sag, you are a fiery energy, but I'm hearing that you will be leading the pack. We understand Aries to be one who initiates and starts, but I'm hearing that, Sag, this is where you will come in. Over the next 3 years, you will find yourself in more positions of being the leader, of being the advisor, of being the one who starts something, the one who goes first, okay? And that your experiences have been what helped to bring this new energy out of you, all right? You see the wands here again, like I see like a satchel of what is that, like? It's like archery, but you put all the arrows in that thing. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing like rapid fire. You're like on the first line of defense for a huge collection of people, and this is spiritually Sagittarius. So it's important for you to stay grounded as well. Remember, coming back to this devil energy that came out for the collective energy, you're going to have to stay grounded. We understand that you have this ability to be able to start. Like you are a Sagittarius who is in their healed energy. Is a Sagittarius like that can start multiple businesses and have them all going and going greatly, right? But the angels are asking you right now if you will please keep your ideas on the hush. Focus on your target. You will hit and you won't miss, I'm hearing. Oh yeah, Sag, that's your thing. You're the one that be doing all that, you know, with the weapon. But yeah, this is fitting. This is exactly for you. That as soon as you fire one arrow off, the universe is going to reload and you'll have another fiery arrow. And your angels are asking you to keep quiet about these ideas, that when they start popping off, when they start seeing those arrows go, then they will understand, because this is a frequency of seeing and understanding. All right, instead of telling people to understand, people will have to see to understand. And that is the energy that we are in with this Reprogram the Program. You have a big role to play in this. It's very important that you understand what's going on underneath you, on the underbelly of you, on the shadow aspect of you, Sagittarius, because it could be very easy for you to become distracted and forget what your role is in this energy. And I did see the candle smoke a little bit when I said that. So you have make the effort and codependency, Sag, and past life relationships at the bottom. You have known each other before. You could be ushering, some people could be coming into your life just as a peekaboo, like, hey, remember me? Do you want some more of my trauma again? Would you like me to hurt you again? I'm getting a lot of that. So just remembering what you need to say no to, all right? And doing it with grace and tact, all right? Knowing the past people that you may have been more so addicted to than actually in love with. That's a big thing. All right. Making the effort to see, feel, generate, create, and receive love, to be an active participant in the energy of love, be it romance or not. All right, because your angels and your spirit team, it's this energy around being like tired around romance, just tired of it. And your angels are wanting you to look at how you feel, look at what it is you truly desire, and take this time out to focus more on your role in the collective and allowing that to help you understand your desires in a partnership. Okay, but it's still good energy, busy energy, lots of moving energy, not too still for you, Sag. So I hope you weren't ready for a break, because this is go, go, go for you. All right, so we're going to move into Capricorn. Capricorn, your energy was all over this reading, which is strange, all right? So for the reprogram, the program, super new moon. I know it's a strawberry new moon, but reprogram the program. Okay. All right. Okay. I like it. But let's talk about it. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Sun card. This is things working out for you. We also got the Sun within the collective reading as well. Okay. The energy of 9 is big. The energy of 911, 999, 919, 199. Those are big energies for you right now. Your angels and your spirit team are speaking to you heavily through that energy. They're also speaking to you heavily through the energy of conflict. Capricorn, as these conflicts arise, they are going to show you what is coming out of you, and you're going to see what's coming out of you by what you produce. And that is what I'm seeing with this Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is taking action with the fire that has been built from the experiences that you have lived. Okay, so your angels are asking you to create what you wish to see, create the dream, create what you desire. I am seeing like an influx of people for you as well. All right. So I can't remember who else I saw that. Oh, Cancer. I saw the influx of people for Cancer too. That's your opposite sign. The Cancer's the divine mother. You're the divine father. I'm seeing this influx of people for you as well, Capricorn. Okay. And there is this learning curve that you will have to get through in order to get everybody to understand their position and the role that they play as far as what you have been called to do. All right. Because this whole orchestration has been divinely ordained, orchestrated by the Most High God. And your role in this is to make sure that you are being a leader who can be followed. Okay. Toxic Capricorns are impossible to follow because y'all get a little, fixated on what you want. Okay. But a healed Capricorn knows how to manifest not just for themselves, but for the collective, for the group, knows how to manifest miracles, knows how to take conflict and turn it into a fire that won't be outed. All right. A fire that feeds the community, a fire that blesses the community. All right. One card for Capricorn. All right, I'm not going to take this stack over here. All right, so we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And then we also have finances and career, which I think is so fitting for Cap. But financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And I feel like the biggest of you who are going to be affected by this finances and career, you're a boss. All right. You're a boss in a sense where you might not even realize how much energy your love, your light pours into the matrix as far as helping to heal a lot of the glitches. All right. A lot of the things that are going on in the matrix that are designed to hurt us. A lot of what you bring forward is designed to help overcome those woes. All right. So just trust what's going on. Trust that the universe is bringing situations around you that you can trust in, that you can believe in, but also not putting your full weight on anything other than God. Okay, that's very important. Knowing where your help comes from, all right, is going to help get you through this moment, Capricorn. This moment of extreme leadership, okay? Even when you don't want to lead, I'm seeing that you are being viewed as a leader. All right, so good luck. On to Aquarius. Aquarius. What's the energy for Aquarius for this Reprogram the Program super new moon? Reprogram the program super new moon. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, with the Emperor and the Death card. Okay, come through. Wow. Okay, I'm getting there. All right. Okay, so you got the Emperor, Aquarius. This Reprogram the Program super new moon. This is where you are. I'm hearing like a secret assassin, a silent assassin. I'm seeing like a ninja in the dark just come through. Nobody knows anything, hears anything, sees anything. But when the blade starts swinging, and I'm hearing like the blade of truth. And I'm also seeing that ever pouring, you know, that little drinking gourd thing, that ever pouring thing. I'm seeing that too. And I'm seeing that that is also what helps to heal the people that are coming behind you. Yeah. Oh, heal the people that are coming behind you. This is the star number 17, healing. That's what it means, right? That's one of the biggest messages of the star, is that healing, and not just healing for self, but healing on a higher level, a lower level, physical, spiritual, a healing across the generations, a healing across nations. This is a big healing. And I'm seeing that you are playing a major role in this healing, so much to the point that people might fault you for it, because this healing that you're bringing is going to be one of the most helpful energies that happens within this Reprogram the Program, because it's the energy of being in alignment with the divine masculine, being able to hear the divine feminine, respect the divine feminine, acknowledge the divine feminine, and then with the Emperor actually doing it, okay? And this is death to the old self, death to the part of you that did not serve you, okay? Which we'll circle back around to that energy for another reading altogether, because I'm seeing you understand what no longer serves you. You understand what things are not bringing you victories, and what types of things have tried to attack the divine through you. And you said, no, not on my watch. Not on my watch, Aquarius. And the thing about you, one thing that is going away, that is changing and shifting, is your understanding of the ability to ask for and receive help. Okay, instead of just being mad that nobody came to help, recognizing when you didn't ask. Okay, then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And wedding. This situation involves marriage. This is a true commitment to a new way of thinking, a true commitment to receiving people into your life that actually care for you and care for what it is that you're trying to do, care about your mission, and being honest with your intuition when you feel those yeses and nos from people that come into your energy, because you're very intuitive, Aquarius, very intuitive when you trust yourself, okay? Trust you, Aquarius. All right, now we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces, let's see, what is the energy for Pisces for this Reprogram the Program new moon, super new moon? Okay, Pisces, this is so interesting. You have got the King of Cups, okay? Cancer got the Queen, and you've got two cards. I'm going to keep them. So you've got the King of Cups, and you've got the Page of Wands. How fitting, right? So this is the energy of your emotions doing the things that they need to do, serving in ways that they need to serve. You lead with this it's very masculine forward, but it's love. It's like the love of dad, right? Look, cosmic coven, I'm seeing people coming together around you, people loving around you, people learning from you, people learning the art of how to love. I'm also understanding that your spirit team wants you to know what to do with your words. They want you to speak life over situations, because for some reason they're pointing at like the mouth, and they're saying like, be very diligent with what you're saying. Don't say things that you don't mean. That's what I'm hearing. Don't say things that you don't mean. Not during, especially not during this time, during this reprogram the program. Don't reprogram the program with the same shenanigans of the last program. We need a new program to run. Look, as I'm saying that, Unrequited Love came out, and I'm hearing Fantasia, free yourself, and I see the free yourself card. Okay, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That connection that keeps making you say negative things, and it has you thinking negative things, and it has you feeling negative things, that needs to be severed immediately, because at the bottom of the deck we see passion. Pisces, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and that's what's coming in with this cosmic coven. It's really sadness that has been ringing out. Whatever it is that's in your heart, sadness, joy, happiness, whatever it is, you need to be more conscious of that so that you can calibrate yourself to what it is you desire to feel. Because if you're feeling sadness and you're wearing a smile, that's a lie. Wear your sadness, feel your sadness, be real with your angels and your spirit guides about your sadness, acknowledge it, and then allow the healing to come in. Don't just push the pain away like it never existed. Acknowledge it, okay? Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. So that when you let it go, you don't feel any guilt about it. And you can let it go and let it just be. All right. So that's beautiful for you, Pisces. Just know that this reprogramming the program has everything to do with your spiritual connections to yourself, your relationships, and the divine. Okay. So speak what it is that you truly desire. All right. We're at Aries. Aries, let's see. What energies do you want to discuss with Aries for the reprogram the program full moon? Okay, Aries, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the World card. All right, so this energy is letting me know that beautiful connections are coming in, money is coming in, new ways to make money are going to be presenting themselves. Your position in your community is going to be highlighted. Make sure that you are showing the things that you truly desire. Make sure you're vibrating there. I'm also hearing to make sure that you understand what gifts are gifts, what is truly wealth, and understanding what is spiritual wealth, what is earthly wealth. And I'm also hearing it profits you nothing to gain the world and lose your soul. Your angelic team wants you to focus on what is important, your spiritual values, your mental health, your I'm hearing your tenacity, your vigor. They want you to keep that in alignment with divine light. Okay, yeah, as I'm saying divine light, I split it to the sun card, divine light. There is something that your angels are going to speak with you about directly, and it is concerning monetary value, okay, and what they want you to do with this money in the community, your role in the community or with a group of people. This could be your family. But there is money coming in, and there is this call for you to be more responsible, rewrite the program, reprogram the program. You know, don't be too, this is a time for you to reprogram the program around the way you address your finances. And last, okay, and true love and engagement at the bottom. This is a romance of a lifetime. Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Aries, whatever this is that is presenting itself, be it an actual connection, a romance, a new way of innovating what you do and how you show up in the community, whatever it is, the angels are asking you to have fun with this, to enjoy this, and to have the type of fun that allows you to stay in a space of authority. Okay, without rejecting yourself too much. That's a big deal. They don't want you to reject yourself, but they also want you to be able to recognize the resources. I'm hearing resources within your brothers and sisters, because they need you to be like the one who helps to orchestrate what goes where and who does what. All right. There was someone else who was supposed to do that too. So if you watch that, if you've already heard that message in like your rising or your moon sign, then this is amplified for you now. Okay. All right. So who are we going to now? Last but not least, Taurus. Taurus. Energies for Taurus for the Reprogram the Program Super New Moon. Strawberry. Strawberry Super New Moon. All right, for Taurus, what message do you have for Taurus around this energy? I heard my phone go off, Taurus. I see the Lovers come out and I see the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to keep those two and I'm going to cover up the rest because I don't want a whole bunch. But the Ace of Swords and the Lovers, this is very Gemini energy as well, okay, with this Lovers card here. And the Ace of Swords is always my God card. I feel like God is going to be showing you within your mind ways that you can create love, ways that you can make love with the divine. You know, look at this. Like, this is giving all the vibes of creating love, making love, feeling romance in the air, and generating romance in the air. It's a very laid back, easy, take it easy Taurus energy. This is you spreading love, but really your goal was to go to the grocery store, and that's what you go to do. All right. And I'm just seeing that as you go to the grocery store, that love is just flowing from you. It's just wafting from you. It's just so easy. But it's important for you to stay connected to the Most High God, okay? Because that was the first energy out for the collective aspect of the reading with the Magician, staying with the Crown energy. Because your angels want you to remember who God is through this, because I'm seeing that some people will try to test you, because people are going to be kind of rubbed the wrong way by seeing you looking so chill through all the woes and changes that are getting ready to happen. I don't even want to get into all that, but as we reprogram the program, there's going to be a lot of pushback. And Taurus, you are a trusted aspect of our tribe, okay? You are very trusted, and people will trust you with the love that you are providing, okay? So your angelic team is asking you to be real, be true, but stay connected, so that what comes out of you is automatically divine every time. That was kind of bars, but last message for Taurus, God. What do you want to say to Taurus? That is a lot more than what I want. But I did see honeymoon, and I did get a play on words for that card earlier in this reading for another sign. Okay. All right. So we've got at the bottom of the deck, past life relationships. You have known each other before. This is a big call to understanding things on a primordial level, where it's down to the bone. It's something that you know, that you feel, that you just, it just is, and you just know, you know, that's the energy around that. And then we have true love and make the effort. This is the romance of a lifetime. Great love is worth taking the steps you've been guided to take, okay? This great love has so much to do with the role that you're playing in the collective now, and why that love just wafts from you so easily. And it's because I feel like a lot of you either have already come into these grand connections, or you're getting ready to step into one. And this connection, you don't realize it's been divinely sent to you, just so that you can feel that love and express that love and generate that love and vibrate that love without even having to say a thing, without even having to pick up a phone or anything like that. The love is like a resounding vibration through the collective, Taurus, and I'm loving this. So overall, that is good, Taurus. That is a good place to end. So I hope these messages has found you all well and that they've been helpful to you. If they have, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with someone that you feel like will benefit from it. And we will talk again soon. All right. Bye.